Tired of the clutter in your home and mind? There's a more joyful way to live. Inhale serenity, exhale excess. Your joyfully sensible minimalism journey starts now. Imagine waking up in a space that feels light, airy, and full of possibility. The soft morning light filters through sheer curtains, illuminating a room free from chaos and clutter. That's the power of joyful minimalism, and today, we're going to explore how it can transform your life. This sets the tone for our exploration of a kinder, gentler approach to simplifying our lives. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is joyful minimalism? It's not about deprivation or rigid rules. It's about creating space for what truly matters in your life. Zara, a software engineer from India, puts it beautifully. Minimalism isn't about emptiness. It's about making room for what truly lights up your soul. Can you feel the excitement building? It's like a gentle spark igniting within you, promising warmth and light. That's the thrill of possibility, of rediscovering what truly brings you joy. Let's talk about why joyful minimalism matters. In our fast-paced, consumer-driven world, we're often told that more is better. But what if less could actually lead to more? More time, more freedom, more happiness. Liam, an urban beekeeper from Ireland, shares his experience. In simplicity, I've found the sweetest harmony between my passions and my surroundings. Can you imagine the peace that comes with that harmony? Picture a serene garden, the gentle hum of bees in the background as you sip a cup of tea, savoring the moment. It's like a deep breath of fresh air for your soul. Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, but where do I start? Don't worry, we're going to start small and simple. Remember, this is a journey, not a race. We'll be here to guide you every step of the way, like a trusted friend holding your hand as you explore new terrain. First, let's shift our mindset. Joyful minimalism isn't about getting rid of everything. It's about making space for what truly matters to you. It's about quality over quantity, experiences over possessions. Think about a time when you felt truly content. Was it because of something you owned, or was it an experience you had? Maybe it was the warmth of sun on your skin during a peaceful walk, or the sound of laughter shared with loved ones. Often, our happiest moments come from connections, adventures, and personal growth. Joyful minimalism helps create space for more of these moments. As we begin this journey, remember that it's okay to start small. In fact, starting small is the key to lasting change. Maybe you begin by tidying one small drawer. Feel the smooth glide as you open it, the satisfying click as it closes, now organized and purposeful. Or perhaps you take a few minutes to unsubscribe from emails you never read. Imagine the lightness you'll feel as your inbox becomes less cluttered, like clearing cobwebs from a sunny window. These tiny actions might seem insignificant, but they're the building blocks of a more joyful, simplified life. Marie Kondo wisely says, "The space in which we live should be for the person we are becoming now, not for the person we were in the past." Let that sink in for a moment. Who are you becoming? What kind of space would support that growth? Envision a room that reflects your aspirations, filled with items that inspire and energize you. As you continue your journey, remember that joyful minimalism isn't just about physical stuff. It's also about simplifying your schedule, your digital life, and even your thoughts. But don't worry, we'll explore practical tips for all of these areas in future videos. For now, just focus on opening your mind to the possibilities. Camila, a sustainable fashion designer from Colombia, shares, "Embracing minimalism in my designs has unlocked a world of creativity I never knew existed." Can you feel the creative energy bubbling up inside you? It's like a wellspring of inspiration, ready to burst forth. That's the power of making space in your life. Remember, the goal isn't to live with nothing, it's to live with intention. As Leonardo da Vinci famously said, "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication." But don't let that intimidate you. Your version of minimalism doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Xavier, a tiny house enthusiast from Canada, reminds us, "Living small has given me the freedom to dream big and explore life's grandest adventures." What adventures could simplifying your life unlock for you? Imagine the thrill of stepping onto a plane, a backpack with just the essentials on your shoulder, ready to explore the world. Let's dive deeper into the concept of joyful minimalism. It's not just about decluttering your physical space, but also about clearing mental clutter. Think about the thoughts and worries that occupy your mind. Are they all necessary? Can you let go of some to make room for more positive, productive thoughts? This mental decluttering can lead to increased focus, reduced stress, and improved overall well-being. Imagine the clarity you'll feel, like a fog lifting to reveal a beautiful landscape. But remember, we're not asking you to overhaul your entire thought process overnight. Start by simply noticing your thoughts. Awareness is the first step towards positive change. Joyful minimalism also extends to our relationships. It's about quality over quantity. Rather than trying to maintain a large network of acquaintances, focus on nurturing deep, meaningful connections with a select few. These relationships will enrich your life far more than a crowded social calendar ever could. Picture a cozy evening with close friends, the warmth of conversation filling the room like a comforting blanket. Again, no need to make drastic changes right away. Perhaps start by reaching out to one person you've been meaning to connect with. Feel the joy of rekindling a meaningful relationship. Let's talk about the joy of experiences over possessions. Instead of accumulating more stuff, consider investing in experiences that create lasting memories. A weekend getaway, a cooking class, or even a simple picnic in the park can bring more joy than any material possession. Imagine the taste of a perfectly crafted meal you've learned to make, or the sound of waves lapping at the shore during a peaceful beach vacation. These experiences become part of who you are, shaping your personality and outlook on life. Fumio Sasaki reminds us, minimalism is built around the idea that there's nothing that you're lacking. This powerful perspective shift can lead to a profound sense of contentment and gratitude. When you realize you already have everything you need, the constant desire for more begins to fade. It's like finding an oasis in the desert of consumerism. Let's explore how joyful minimalism can impact different areas of your life. In your career, it might mean focusing on projects that truly matter. Feel the satisfaction of pouring your energy into meaningful work. In your finances, it could involve simplifying your budget. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with financial clarity. In your home, it might mean creating spaces that serve multiple purposes. Picture a room that effortlessly transitions from a yoga studio to a dining area to a workspace. In your diet, it could mean focusing on whole, nourishing foods. Savor the crisp bite of a fresh apple, the warmth of a homemade soup. But don't worry, we're not expecting you to revolutionize every aspect of your life today. We'll be exploring each of these areas in depth in future videos, providing practical, manageable steps along the way. Remember, joyful minimalism is a journey, not a destination. It's about continually reassessing what adds value to your life and letting go of what doesn't. This ongoing process allows for growth, change, and adaptation as your life evolves. Let's address some common misconceptions about minimalism. It's not about living in an empty, stark space. It's about surrounding yourself with things that truly matter to you. Imagine a room where every item tells a story or serves a purpose. It's not about depriving yourself. It's about making room for abundance in areas that truly matter. Feel the richness of a life filled with meaningful experiences and relationships. It's not about following strict rules. It's about finding what works for you and your lifestyle. Your minimalism journey should feel as comfortable as your favorite sweater. As you embark on your joyful minimalism journey, be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. Celebrate small victories along the way. Maybe you decluttered one drawer today, or said no to an unnecessary purchase. These small steps add up to significant change over time. It's like watching a garden grow. Each day brings subtle changes that eventually bloom into something beautiful. Remember, joyful minimalism is about creating a life that feels good on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside. It's about aligning your outer world with your inner values and aspirations. As you simplify your life, you may find yourself with more time and energy to pursue your passions. What have you always wanted to learn or try? Maybe it's painting, writing, or learning a new language. Imagine the satisfaction of mastering a new skill, the joy of self-expression. Joyful minimalism can create the space for these pursuits to flourish. In essence, joyful minimalism is about freedom. Freedom from excess, from societal expectations, from the constant pressure to acquire more. It's about the freedom to live life on your own terms, focused on what truly matters to you. Imagine the lightness you'll feel, like a weight has been lifted from your shoulders. As we wrap up this introduction to joyful minimalism, I want to encourage you to take one small step today. It doesn't have to be big or life-changing. Maybe it's spending 5 minutes tidying a small space, or taking a moment to appreciate something you already own. Feel the satisfaction of making progress, no matter how small. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. And don't worry, we'll be here to guide you every step of the way, like a friendly voice cheering you on. In future videos, we'll explore practical strategies for decluttering, simplifying your digital life, managing your time, and so much more. But for now, just focus on opening your mind to the possibilities of a simpler, more joyful life. Imagine the PC that comes with a clutter-free space. Picture the freedom of a simplified schedule. Envision the joy of a life filled with meaningful experiences and relationships. That's the promise of joyful minimalism. And it's all within your reach, one small step at a time. So, are you ready to begin your joyful minimalism journey? Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every small step you take towards simplification is a step towards a more joyful, fulfilling life. Start today, start small, but most importantly, start. Feel the potential for positive change coursing through you. Your journey to a more joyful, minimalist life begins now.